Hello there, welcome to Critony Entertainment. I'm Chris.
I'm Ray.
I'm Julian.
And today we're going to play some Star Wars Legion. We're going to be tackling a 500-point game, or the skirmish size rules for Star Wars Legion. All the rules are available on Fantasy Flight Games website. It's a little bit of a smaller version of Star Wars Legion, but all the rules are kind of intact. It's going to kind of be a tutorial game, but I mean, we've only played this, 4 times total?
Yeah,
together?
and we're pretty sure we're doing something.
And we're probably doing a lot of things wrong. So there's going to be some things wrong here, most likely. Feel free to call us out in the comments, or never come back again, I guess. I prefer.
No, come back.
Yeah, come back. Yeah, like and subscribe.
We learn.
And say you're not coming back, but absolutely come back every time. Tell your friends. But we're going to play some Star Wars Legion today. So we've got our table set up. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to use these skirmish rules. And we say we come back in a second. Let's get started. Okay, and we're back with our table here. We're going to do things a little bit out of order for how you normally do a game of Star Wars Legion. Normally, the next step is kind of to declare your terrain, then place your terrain in mutually agreeable fashion, then determine player color and player side. We're going to do that a little bit differently today because we already have our board set up. We're using a vinyl mat from a company that I don't remember at all, alongside some of the core box set barricades, a couple of Imperial-style bunkers that I ordered from Etsy, and then some forest bases that I made using some goods from a Michael's craft store that I just hot glued to a base and put some flocking on. So this is going to be our board today, and because of that, and because of holding the camera on one side, I have picked sides, and we're going to let Bree be the blue player because of that. So she'll get first choice on our scenario and our mission. It's a little bit out of order from what you normally do, but I think it's going to help for what we're doing today. So like I said, normally what you're going to do is declare your terrain, place your terrain, determine your player color, and determine the side. So Julian, what kind of terrain do we have on the table here?
So height one. Over here is height 1.
Okay, so we're calling the bunkers and the rock over here. We're going to call those all height 1 terrain. And what else do we have?
Difficult and hard. Doesn't block line of sight.
Okay, so we're calling the barricades. They're basically standard barricades. They're going to be difficult terrain for troopers to go over. They're going to count as hard cover. We're going to treat the forest as not blocking line of sight. Julian, how are we going to treat moving through forests? It's going to be normal?
Yeah, we can just freely move, and this is light cover.
And we're going to call the forest base light cover. So if you're in or behind the forest base, it's going to grant light cover to the unit that's in or behind it, right?
Yep.
All right, so we got our terrain set up. We're going to go ahead and pull our battlefield conditions cards, and we're going to get the game started momentarily. Battlefield determined. We're going to go ahead and pull our battlefield condition cards. So there's 3 types of cards here. You've got the blue cards, which are basically objectives. You got the red cards, which are going to be deployment zones. You got the green cards, which are going to be additional conditions. I apologize for the print work on some of these. You can see my color ink cartridges started running out while I was running this, but that's okay. So normally what you have is a set of printed cards from Fantasy Flight. You each come to the table with a deck of 12 cards, 4 of each color. The blue player's deck is what's used. You shuffle your 4 cards of each color, you pull 3 of them, and that's going to be what your possible scenario is going to be. For the skirmish game, in the skirmish rules pack available online, it actually has a set of cards specific to skirmish, and that's what we're using today. Then, starting with the blue player, what you're going to do is you're going to go through these cards, and you're going to flip or pass. But you're going to flip one of these cards on the leftmost side of a row, and by the time everybody's had 2 turns to flip or pass, whatever's left is going to be your scenario. So Bree is the blue player today.
Woo woo.
So Bree's going to get to go first. So Bree, what do you want to flip here?
I like elimination.
Okay.
I do not like meeting engagement.
Okay, so meeting engagement's a deployment where we'll both kind of be in boxes in either corner, and Bree says she doesn't like that, so she's going to flip that over. So that's gone. It's going to come to my turn as the red player. And as the red player, I'm going to go ahead and look at this, and I'm going to see War Weary down here. I'm not a big fan of that one, because that's going to make it easier for my troops to panic. So I'm going to go ahead and flip War Weary. I'm going to say that's going to go away. So Bree, it's back to you. We've still got elimination in play. We've still got flanking positions, and we've got Dawn.
Honestly, I'm gonna pass. I like these. I think we're in a good place right here.
Okay. So looking back at it, knowing what the board looks like, I mean, battle line is probably a little stronger for me than flanking positions, but flanking positions is a more interesting looking deployment. So I'm going to keep that. Elimination is a very, very simple objective. There's probably some better ones on here for me. But it's very simple, and I think it's going to be good for a skirmish game since we've never played this format before. So I'm going to leave that. And I'm going to leave Dawn, which seems kind of counterproductive for a clone army because it's going to reduce my line of sight. And clones like shooting, and I don't think we've said it yet. I'm actually playing clones here. But
it's only during the first round.
It's only during the first round. But I'm playing Captain Rex, and he's only got a range 2 pistol anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and leave Dawn in position. And that's what we're going to go with. So our scenario is going to be elimination. We're going to score points for killing the other guy's units. Flanking positions, so we're going to deploy kind of catty corner to each other, and Dawn. So in the first turn of the game, our maximum weapon range is going to be 2. So now that we've got that sorted out, We're going to go ahead and set up our deployment zones, and we'll be able to show the armies off and start deploying. And we're back with Bree's Separatist Army. Well, this was supposed to be Bree's Separatist Army. Today it's apparently going to be Bree and Julian's. Off camera, he decided to betray me and no longer play clones. He's going to play droids now.
Because I got the new toys.
Because she's got the new toys. We just finished painting up this unit of B2 battle droids. Julian, why did you betray me?
Because she has the new toys, which are the B2s.
Oh, you bum. All right. So we've laid all the units out. I'm going to let Bree talk about what they are and what they have, but you'll see what I did to next to them for somebody who hasn't played a lot of Star Wars Legion. Every unit in your army is going to be designated as a core, a heavy support, a support, an operative, a special forces, or a commander, and each one of those has their own symbol. So these B1 battle droids would be a core, and these are going to be your order tokens, and that's kind of what's going to help you over the course of the game, and you'll see how it plays out, but that's what's going to help us identify what unit's doing what. So Bree, what do you have? Starting from left to right, if you would, just so I can move the camera.
Okay, so we've got 2 units of B1 battle droids.
Okay.
They both have electro binoculars.
Yep.
They both have the extra droid, and they both have the E5C, which is, in my opinion, the only way that your battle droids are going to do anything.
Well, for what
Which
we
is
have,
this
we don't
one.
have the radiation cannon net, which will be a nice one eventually. But yeah, the E5C gives them some much needed shooting support, and you have to have at least 2 core units in a skirmish game, and up to 4. So we've got 2 right there, and then what do we have?
We're going to go with our leader today is General Grievous.
So we'll be led by General Grievous.
And he's going to take his DT57 Annihilator Pistol as well, which kind of helps him out because it does give him that long range, or at least range shooting, that he doesn't usually have, since he's usually walking around with dead Jedi lightsabers.
All right, so we got Grievous as our commander. What's next?
We've also got 2 Droidica. They're 1 unit. They can have their shields, and they've got a long-range comlink because they're really good at flanking and kind of keeping in the sides. So this way they're not out of range of getting an action.
An order from Grievous.
Yeah.
And then over here?
Last is the reason that my little one came to play with me today is the B2 Super Battle Droids. They have a B2 ACM gun, which gives them 3 red dice, which is amazing within the droid army. And they also come with an extra B2 Super Battle Droid.
So we got a fully decked out unit there.
Yep.
All right, so that is the Separatists. We'll come right back. And we're back with the Republic forces for today. Our 500 points of Republic. I think it actually comes out to 499. I don't really remember. It doesn't matter. But we're being led by Clone Captain Rex right over here. Call me Captain himself, with aggressive tactics and endurance. And we'll kind of get into what those do as the game plays. He's being supported by 2 Bark Speeders, both with the laser gunner, the twin laser gunner sidecar, and 3 squads of clones for my troops. So we got Green Squad here, which is going to be armed with targeting scopes and a Z6 machine gun. We've got this other squad over here, Purple Squad, also a Z6 with targeting scopes. And we've got our Ahsoka Tano style clone troopers in the middle, carrying our DC-15, our long-range 2 red dice weapon here. So that is the 500 points of clone armies ready to take on the droids. So we're going to set up the deployment zones. We're going to deploy, and we're going to come back after deployment's over. So basically deployment, starting with the blue player, we're each going to take it in turn, putting 1 unit down until we're completely done. So we'll be back in a minute. Julian has a thought. Julian, what was your thought?
Since mommy was blue player and blue player goes first, I decided that enough getting the second turn. I'm going to do the first turn with my mom.
You're going to do the first turn with your mom. Okay, we'll come right back with our deployments. So we've got our deployment done here. The clones are over in this corner with an X-Acto knife. Don't worry about that. I'm not threatening my family at all over the course of this game. But our droids are deployed here. Over on this side, we've got a unit of B1s. These B2s hiding in the forest. Grievous hiding behind a tree behind him like the coward that he is.
Bro.
Unit of B1s over here, and our droidicas on this side of the deployment zone. And on the clone side, we've got our clone Ahsoka troopers with the long-range rifle in this forest on our right. We've got one of our Z6 squads behind this rock. Both of our Bark Speeders over here. Another squad of Z6 and Captain Rex there. And Captain Rex gets to make a scout move because he is Scout 1. He was the last model I put down as well. We just wanted to put this on camera. So I take my Speed 1 dial here, and I'm going to place it. This is going to be a little... Well, let me actually pull my range markers here that I was using to mark my deployment zone. So we're going to take our range token here, or our movement token. We're going to put it against Rex. I'm going to try not to bump my models as much as possible, Bree, but I'm doing this one-handed today, so I apologize. And Rex gets to move up to Speed 1.
Cheating.
And
Cheating.
then, absolutely cheating. And then Scouting Party is going to trigger, and Rex is going to be able to take up to 2 friendly troopers at range 1 to 2, and each of them can perform a move with Rex's scout move. So we're going to take this Z6 squad over here, and we place our movement dial on our unit leader. We move our unit leader, and then the rest of the squad is just moved to be in cohesion with the leader, and the cohesion is being within range 1 of the leader himself.
And that's for anybody who's played other war games. That can be a little weird to keep reminding yourself of. Fully admit that. Chris and I both find ourselves going, "Wait, who should I move again?" But it actually does work out really, really well for some of the other side tactics that units have.
And the movement stick only affecting the leader kind of lets you be a little more fluid with your unit formation. So I went ahead and put them in the forest here, and Rex did make a move. So Rex, because he has Tactical 1, does gain an aim token for that, which is going to allow him to reroll dice. And overall, just kind of the special rules of the 2 armies, if you're not familiar with them. The clones all have Clone Trooper. Most of the ones I have a rule called Fire Support, where they can use their activation to help another unit shoot. But all of them can share any green token that's not a standby token. So I can give that aim to another clone unit within a certain range. And over on the droid side, they're all droids. They don't get suppressed, so they're not going to lose actions with suppression tokens, although they can still run away as normal. So we've got our deployment done. We're going to go ahead and pick our command cards, and we're going to start our first turn to determine priority in the first turn. And every turn, we have to play a command card. Each command deck has 7 cards in it, 1 standing orders, and 6 of our choosing, provided they meet a couple certain requirements, which are all available in the rules packet. This is only a 5-turn game since we're playing the skirmish rules, not the normal. So, Bree, have you picked your command card?
Yep.
What command card are you guys playing?
Push!
So you guys are playing Push. It's a 2-pip command card that allows you to give an order to 2 units. I played Standing Orders. It's a 4-pip command card. It only goes to 1 unit. I picked this one because I don't want to get in a situation where if Rex dies, I can't use Rex's cards, and I want to keep my good cards for the end of the game. So I get to place an order on 1 unit. You guys get to place an order on 2, and you guys get priority since you have the 2-pip card. We're back in. We've placed our order tokens for turn 1. Bree and Julian had priority. They placed an order token on General Grievous, so they'll be able to decide what order he goes in. They placed an order token on these B1s, and normally everything else would get shuffled into a random stack, and that's how we determine the other units. But B1 battle droids have the rule Coordinate, which means if they receive an order, a face-up order token, another unit of B1s within range 1 can also receive an order token. So Bree, go ahead and put an additional order token down.
Boink.
So we got that there. The rest of their tokens are going to get shuffled up into a stack, and then they'll be all set to go.
It's a big stack, guys.
Over on the clone side, we've placed our token on Commander Rex, and the reason we chose that is, or Captain Rex, I should say. The reason we did that is because we have Trooper, or Core, and 2 support. So now I know that my stack is only support or core. Rex is not going to be floating in there in a weird spot. So now it's all set. Droid player, Bree, Julian, what are you guys going to do?
So, I was thinking that we could just...
Do you guys need a minute to decide?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
What do you think, baby? Where do you want them to go?
I'm thinking they would come over to help those B2s.
So do you think the B1 should come over here in front of the B2s?
Yeah. So they're the ones who can, so the B2s can last longer.
By the way, we're going to allow a 6-year-old to make a lot of decisions in this game, so it's going to get interesting, guys.
Okay, baby. We can do that.
So we've got 2 actions per unit. So what are you guys doing? You're moving, and what else?
We'll move these guys up, and we can only, due to the battle conditions, do range 2 or less. So I'm thinking, buddy, that we should do these droids moving twice. What do you think? So we can maybe get them up into like this, close to this light terrain up here?
Yeah, so we can shoot Captain Rex.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him up once.
Okay. So we're going to do a double. Don't move the troopers yet. We're going to do a double move. So
we're going to move him up twice.
Now you can do doubles of almost any order except for attack, unless you have a special ability or card that says otherwise. So now we've moved that droid. We're going to go ahead and move the rest of them into cohesion. And while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start my side, I suppose. Because that'll take them a second just to move all that stuff. And I am going to go ahead and pull from my stack. And we got a trooper unit.
And we want to make sure, buddy. We want to make sure.
So I'm going to go ahead and take some measurements. I'm going to give an order to Green Squad over here, and remembering that I'm only limited to range 2 because of the battlefield condition, I am going to move with them, and I'm going to take a shot because those B1 battle droids moved up pretty far. I know it's an aggressive move. I might put myself in bad sort, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a move. I'm going to be careful to move my unit leader around the barricade here so he doesn't lose speed with passing over it. Try to get the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing here. There we go. So he's going to move basically to right behind that tree. He's going to move over there.
He's peeking around a tree.
And his buddies are going to come along with him.
And they have light cover.
And yes, Julian is correct. They are going to be light cover. So that's their first action. We're going to flip their auto token to tell us that they're done after this. And they're going to fire. They're going to take a shot with their Z6 and their rifles. They are within range 2 now of this unit of battle droids. So we'll set up the dice droid units here.
Yep.
I've got 4 basic clones who all have black dice, single black dice for their attacks. And then I've got my Z6, which is a 6 white dice. It's a lot of firepower, but there's only, 1 surge mark, 1 hit, and 1 critical on that whole thing, which is kind of obnoxious. But we got 10 dice. We're throwing them at those droids.
Oh, you're so hurt by all those white dice you have to
I'm so hurt by those white dice. And from this angle, you shouldn't have cover here. If we look down, more than half your unit is not obscured by the forest over there. So we're going to come back over, scoop up our dice, and probably flub this roll. All right, so surges. We don't have any surge to hit or any surge abilities on these clones, so this is going to go away. These blanks are going to go away. These surges are going to... This was terrible. This was a terrible roll, guys.
Yeah.
So at the end of all this, we land on 2 hits.
All right, Jules.
So B1 battle droids take white dice defense. No surges of any kind. Roll them up.
Come on, baby. Come on. Oh.
And we got two blanks, so that is going to see 2 B1 battle droids get knocked out of the game.
Okay, these 2 guys.
Okay.
Those 2 guys.
And Julian and Bree, what are you guys going to do next?
We are going to move up on...
I was thinking we would just shoot those clones who shot us.
We can't shoot those clones. We already moved. So we got to move our B2s up, or B1s up here, so that, they can handle some business about those clones that just decided to shoot at us, like,
Can I at least roll the dice?
Oh, you're absolutely rolling the dice for me, baby.
So it looks like we got a squad of B1s kind of countering that clone move.
Because you know what happened, Julian? You know what happened? They heard that those clones said that they look like jerks.
Dorks.
Or look like dorks.
They look like dorks!
All right, so we're going to have a light cover shot here. I mean, an argument might be able to be made that since the leader's not in base contact, that's going to provide heavy. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to roll the dice. We're going to call that light cover because I'm in the woods. We're not going to worry about simple things like that. That's for more serious games, right, guys? So we're going to go ahead and set up the dice pool for the B1s. They're going to fire this unit of B1s into this unit of clones. We're going to call it light cover because that's how we feel like doing with it. Deal with it. All right, so we've set up our dice pool for the B1s here. That unit of B1s has 7 B1 battle droids with white dice each. And then 1 EC B1 trooper who has 3 black dice. So Julian, go ahead and roll those up, see what we can do against the clones.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh no. And we never saw it again.
Stand by, folks. We're having technical difficulties. Julian, roll what you have. Roll what you have and then pick them up. All right, go find those other dice.
Please go find those
Go find those other dice. All right. In the meantime, I will sort these out between hits and misses here.
Oh. I can't see the second.
Yeah, it does.
How many dice did you lose, buddy?
2.
All right, come back up with the one you found. Roll the one you found, then roll one more. We'll find it in a minute. All right, so that's rolled, and roll one more white dice, buddy.
One more dice, right here, baby. One more.
Okay, so we've got a pile of misses. We're not worried about those. We've got 1 surge, but B1s don't have any sort of surge bonus, so we'll throw that away. Then we have 2 critical hits. Normally, I would remove a hit because I'm in light cover. That does not work against criticals, so I have to take saves against both of these hits on my clones. So clones are going to defend with red dice, so I'm going to roll 2 red dice and probably lose 2 clones because I'm bad at rolling dice. All right, so we got 1 defense, 1 surge. Clones don't have a surge, so I'm actually going to lose a clone here. So we're going to come over and we're going to kill this guy in the back.
Wilhelm scream.
And I'm going to take a suppression token. And actually, we should have put a suppression token
Put it over there.
over here last turn, and we forgot to do that. So, the B1s respond to losing 2 B1s by killing 1 clone trooper, and that is definitely an exchange in their favor. So, it's going to come back over to me, and I think we're going to go back to the stack and see what that's got in store for me. So, we've got another trooper in store for me here. I've got 2 more troopers on this side. It's tempting to move forward and see if I can take some more shots, but at the same time, there's some droidica in the backfield who are going to make my life difficult. But I actually think I am going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to activate this purple squad over here with the Z6. So we'll take our order token, put it with them. They're going to move and shoot because we're playing elimination. Normally, I'd want to play a little smarter than I'm playing right now. Play a little more calmly, but I really want to see if I can kill some droids here.
Just for fun.
So we're going to bounce up the field here.
Hey, Andy wants to do it just for fun, folks.
And just for fun. Yeah, just for funsies. I want to blow away some droids.
Not cool, bro.
So we've got our purple squad positioned. We're going to be shooting right through that forest there. It is less than range 2. It is going to provide light cover to those battle droids. They do not get additional cover for that suppression token because they're droids. I have no tokens on me, but Rex does have an aim token we can borrow. So we're going to go ahead and set up the dice pool, and we'll come. All right, so we've set up our dice pool here. We've got 4 regular clones for 4 black dice again. We've got our Z6. We're going to go ahead and take our shot at those droids, see what we can do here. All right, so we've got...
I don't like that at all.
2 blanks, 3 blanks, a couple of surges, which turn into nothing, and 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, and a crit. We do have an aim token available through Captain Rex that we could borrow if we wanted to. We're not going to. We like this roll, so we're going to stick with this. So these blanks go away completely. These surges go away. And then we've got this remaining. The droids do have light cover, so one of these regular hits goes away. And Julian, can you make a save against 4 for me, buddy? So it'll be 4 white dice saves.
Yeah, I know. You're used to playing those red dice, aren't you, buddy?
Yeah, Julian's normally on my team. He's not used to his troops dying, but now he's got these white dice.
Come on. Woo!
All right, so we've got one save.
And that's it.
1 surge that does nothing, and then 2 blanks. So we're going to lose 3 more battle droids here, and they will get another suppression. That's that same unit, yep. We're going to pull 3 more, put another suppression on, and we'll come back with Bree and Julian's turn again here. We're switching to a tripod here, so you're not going to see as much shaky camera here, guys. I apologize. This is my first time trying to do a battle report, so bear with me. So we're going to come back in. Bree and Julian, what are you going to do next?
So I was thinking those 3 B1s are going to shoot that squad of clones that just shot us.
We can't, buddy. They already did stuff and things.
Well, yeah, we see we've already got an order token on top of them flipped over there. It means we've already used that unit, Julian, remember? So we can't use it again this turn. We have to wait till next turn, okay, pal?
Okay, but we do have a face-up order token on General Grievous, so...
We could do that. We could also go to the stack and see if we can move those B2s up and maybe see if they can start picking off some droid or some clones. All right, so we are going to move up our B2s.
Wait, but we need to...
All right, so we went to the stack?
Oh, wait, we're going to go to the stack. Let's see if we get our B2s.
So we get our B2s. All right, what do we got?
Yeah, we got
All right, so we pull up troopers. So our B2s are going to activate next. So what are we going to do? We got 2 actions.
So we got 2 actions. So they are going to come out of the trees. All right. And keeping them relatively cohesive here, my dude.
On the Republic side, we're worried about them next turn because they've got a lot of firepower, but it is only a max range of 2.
Which works in the first round.
Yeah, it works out here because she's not suffering diminished speed, and I've already used a couple of units if she's planning on moving them again.
Oh, that is the question. Do we move again, or do we shoot some people in the face?
And, speaking of which, a storm is moving it. So...
But.
All right, so what are we going to do next?
I think... All right. Nope, we're going to move again, buddy.
All right, so doing a double move with these B1s.
We're going to do a double move. We wanted to kind of maybe see...
B2s, actually.
Oh, sorry, B2s.
B2s, yeah, B2s. Now the question is, buddy. Wait. You gotta help me. You gotta help me. You gotta help me move. Gotta help me decide. Do we start swinging that way and see if we could cut them off at the pass? Or do we go off... You think we should cut them off the pass? All right, I'm into it.
Can I move on for troopers?
Yep, once I get finger pointer. Oh, wait, no, here's finger pointer. Finger Pointer McGee is going to come through here.
Remember, you can move through your own model, so you can just
Yep.
kind of hover it above them.
Yep.
So yeah, Trooper Minis don't block movement in this game. If you move them with a vehicle, you can cause some fun effects, but otherwise you just move as normal.
We want all these guys kind of start like, no, come on. To start kind of leading out on the front, buddy, because that's going to give us the potential to catch
What about these?
some clones
Sorry.
unawares.
Sorry, folks. I just accidentally knocked down a barricade, but I picked it up.
You're okay, pal. You're okay. So we're going to come back over to the clone side here. And I'm going to go back to my stack. At this point, I know I've got 2 supports and 1 trooper left in my stack. I'm going to save Rex for just a little bit longer here. And out of our stack, we are pulling our last trooper unit. So we'll be using the clone Soka troopers over here. See if we can't do anything with them. They are currently more than range 2 away from anything. I think we can get them into range of that last unit of battle droids. But again, we're going to put ourselves vulnerable if we do that. We are playing elimination, though, so screw it. We're going to move forward. So we'll give them their token. We're going to do a speed 2 move.
I like our stack. And I'm assuming that our last one.
And move our other guys up. And this kind of puts us in a vulnerable position next turn near those B2s. But you know what? It's all good. I'm actually going to kind of position back here a little bit.
Why'd you run away? Clone Soka.
So we're going to go ahead and make our clone Soka troopers put their guns into the B2 battle droids here.
Going for the B2 group?
And it looks like there is no cover from that angle. So we'll come back with the
dice
Soka trooper here is ready to go. They're a little bit different than our last unit. They still have the 4 basic clones with black dice, and they have their DC-15 rifle, which has 2 red dice and critical 1. What critical 1 is going to do is I can take a surge from this attack and turn it into a critical hit, and that does not apply to that weapon. It applies to the entire dice pool. So I can take any critical from this dice pool and or any surge from this dice pool and turn it into a critical. So these are going at the these are going at the B2s here. All right, so that wasn't fantastic. We do have 2 hits. We have 3 surges here. And we do still have an aim token on Rex. You know what? We're gonna take Rex's aim token and we're gonna re-roll 2 of these dice here.
Why? No.
And we rolled 1 more hit out of that.
Why?
And then our critical 1 will turn this surge into a critical hit.
So one of those gets wiped out.
So the B2 do have armor 1, which means 1 standard hit gets removed. So they still have to take a save against 3 hits. So what kind of defense dice do you have?
Oh, they're droids. They go pop, pop, fizz, fizz.
3 white dice.
Since apparently Julian is about to betray us.
And we'll discard Rex's token. He was in range 1 in line of sight, so they could borrow his token.
Hey, Daddy, I'm
Oh my goodness. So we got 2 hits and 2 saves and a surge. The surge does nothing on these guys, right?
No.
So you're going to save 2 of them. You're only going to take 1 damage, and B2s have 2 life each. So this is not even going to kill anybody, but it will give them a suppression token.
Woohoo!
All right, so we're back in. We put a wound token and a suppression token over on those B2s. One good thing did come out of that pathetic shot, though. Julian has betrayed the droids and he's rejoined the Republic, so he's going to take over the dice rolling for me with these better dice. So welcome back, Julian.
Not cool.
All right, and Separatists. Bree, what are you going to do?
And Daddy, I was a secret agent that was disguised, and I had a B1 suit on, so it looked like I was a member of the Separatists.
So Julian had a B1 disguise to look like a member of the Separatists, but he was really a Republic agent the whole time. All right, it's Mommy's turn here, buddy. Let's see what she's got.
I'm going to go to my stack.
So she's going to
Droidica.
go to her stack. She's pulling a support unit. The only support unit she has is her Droidica. What are we doing with them there?
We're coming into the tree.
Are we doing a standard move or going into wheel mode?
No, we're going standard mode.
Okay. So Droidica can go into wheel mode to increase their speed, but drop their shields. They do have shield tokens that protect them. But instead, we're doing a standard speed 1 move.
Yes.
And each B2 has 4 shield tokens.
Each Droidica, the unit, has 4 shield tokens, yes. All right, so what are we doing next?
Well, stinky poop, you're still out of range. Because the Droidica's gun, while it is 1 to 3, unfortunately, we can only go as far as 2 right now, and you guys are just out of range. So we're going to have to move.
What a shame that we're out of range, isn't it?
Standard move.
So we're gonna do a second movie, and but now we got these Droidica coming at us. So this is not gonna be great for next turn. These are a very, very powerful unit, especially with their new points decrease that they just got. What are they? 80 points now. Used to be 100.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, so we did a double move with those Droidica, and it's gonna bring us back to the Republic side. And I think we're not gonna go to our stack this time. I think I'm gonna go straight to Captain Rex here.
Can I roll the dice first?
Let's see if we have any attacks with Captain Rex. I'm sure we probably will. So Captain Rex is going to go. He's going to move and shoot. He's going to try to pop off some droids if he can. So we're gonna, because we need range 2 on his akimbo pistols here. And oh man, I really want to pop one of those B2s. It's pretty dangerous walking towards them though, isn't it?
And we would technically get cover from.
I'm not worried about that.
Shooting through the trees.
So we're gonna move Rex up, and we're gonna probably put him in a position where he's gonna die next turn now.
Rex is leaning on the tree.
But
he's like,
he's a tree hugger. So we've got our Rex in position here. We are going to go ahead and shoot. Rex is a gunslinger, so after he makes a shot against one unit, he may make a shot against another unit. He also has Sharpshooter 1, so he's going to reduce an enemy's cover by 1. So we would be shooting light cover at these droids. There is going to be no cover on these droids now because Captain Rex is just a baller and good at what he does. So let's go ahead and grab Rex's dice pool and start shooting. All right, so we're going to pull Rex's dice here. Rex fires 3 red dice with his akimbo pistols. He's going to be shooting twice. He's going to be shooting once at 2 different units. We're going to fire at the B1 battle droids that are just across the way from him here. Hold on, Julian. We're going to shoot at these B1 battle droids here first, and then we're going to shoot at these B2 battle droids. So let's get in a position here. Julian, go ahead and roll those dice. All right.
Why?
Oh, and I'm sorry, there's one more thing Rex has. He still has that tactical 1. So as soon as Rex made a move, he went ahead and got a new aim token. And Rex does have surge to critical. So this surge does turn into a crit. So Rex has 3 hits against those B1 battle droids. We're not going to use an aim token on that. So Bree, go ahead and take 3 saves.
Julian,
yeah,
you're out of the will.
So this is why we bring Julian into our game here, because this kid rolls like a lunatic.
For Daddy.
For Daddy.
Ha!
All right, here we go. 2 surges and a blank. That does nothing for us. So that unit is actually going to get wiped out.
Yep.
So first blood to the Republic. That's also going to trigger one of our victory conditions here. We're playing elimination. At the end of the game, sorry, it's at the end of the game, so we'll just have to keep track of this as we go. So we're going to score some points for them at the end of the game. So we still have another shot, Julian. Don't run away. Come on. 3 more dice. 3 more dice. Let's shoot those B2s up. Maybe we can take one of them down.
That would make this a lot more easier.
Oh, for the love of all that's holy.
So we straight up got 3 hits here. Actually, Julian, do you want to re-roll a couple of these to try to get past their armor?
Yeah.
I mean, it won't matter. We'll still have 1 sitting there anyway. So we'll just keep this as is. So one of these will get negated by the armor.
Yep.
Cover won't take effect because Sharpshooter 1 will reduce it. Mommy's going to take 2 more saves, and we'll have a floating aim token.
Oh, Daddy, I am rolling so good for you.
You're rolling very well for me, dude.
Even though I was an agent.
I'm offering up a 6-year-old if anybody is looking to have a new investment. Maybe they need somebody to do their yard.
And we got a surge and a blank, so it's going to be 2 more damage to those B2s.
That kills a bro.
That'll drop a B2, put a damage on another, and we'll put another suppression token on them. And while we're cleaning that all up, we'll reset the camera. All right, and we're coming back into the game here, and Bree has 1 unit left, and that's going to be General Grievous, way back here in the back corner. Bree, what is Grievous going to do?
Grievous is going to come out to trees.
And try to see if he can salvage some of this situation here?
Yeah, because apparently his droid commanders cannot be trusted to do what they should.
Firing. They're so bad at firing.
And again, though,
Which is really awesome.
We're going to take a double move with Grievous.
double move with Grievous.
And now that would normally be his 2 activations, but Grievous does have a rule called Relentless. So after he makes a move, he may make an attack.
Yes. And thankfully...
And
Oh, look who's in the tree.
Grievous is going to be shooting at Captain Rex here. That's not great for us. That's not great. All right. So let's move over to here. General Grievous is a range 1 to 2 pistol. It's 2 black dice, 2 white dice, and he may shoot it because he's got Relentless. It's also got a couple of special rules we'll get to in just a second. All right, so we're throwing down. We have 2 misses. Grievous has no aims on him, so we'll get rid of those. We've got a surge, and we've got a critical. Does he have surge to hit or anything?
Of course not. That would just be...
Well, what about on his own card?
No.
Okay, so this Surge is going to do nothing, but we still do have a critical hit, and it is a Pierce 1 critical hit. So Julian, roll a defense die, and we'll talk about what Pierce 1 means. All right, so Julian doesn't roll a defense anyway, so Pierce doesn't come into play here. But had Julian rolled a successful save here, Pierce 1 would mean that one of the successful defenses we had would turn into a blank, and Rex would be taking a wound either way. So Rex is going to take a damage from this, and we'll get that marked. And back to Rex here is taking his bloody lip and his suppression token, but we've still got a couple units left to use on the Republic side. We know the stack is both going to be these guys. So Julian, what do we pull?
We pull
the support.
A bark speeder.
So we've got a bark speeder. So bark speeders are speeders. They have a rule that they have to make a move. It's compulsory. It does not count as one of their actions. It can come at the beginning or at the end, and it has to be a standard move. So I can't do anything fancy with it, like a pivot or whatnot. But we're going to go ahead and trigger, let's say, this bark speeder in the back. How's that bark speeder sound, buddy? We're going to trigger that bark speeder, see if we can get him into the game.
Yeah, because those bark speeders were just waiting there, doing some target practice.
So we're going to go ahead and use his compulsory move. He's only speed 2 because he does have a sidecar that slows him down. We're going to take his compulsory move there. And then we're going to... that's hard cover there. We're going to take a second move. So our first action will be another move, which will put us up here. It'll slide us over a little bit too, but the tree is kind of functionally in the way at the moment. So
if this guy is activated again, he's just about in range to shoot at that squad.
All right, buddy. Well, let's worry about what's in front of us right now. What's in front of us right now is General Grievous getting up in Captain Rex's face. So we're going to go ahead and take our shots with our main gun. It is a Arsenal 2 vehicle. So we may fire 2 of our weapons. We actually have 3 to choose from. One is just the basic blaster rifle. One is the twin blaster that the bark comes with, and one is the sidecar. They do have surges to hit, and otherwise they're just standard dice. So we'll go to the pool. All right, so we've set up our dice pool for our bark speeder. Our main gun, we have a rainbow die, generally referred to. That's 1 of each color. And then we have 2 black, 2 white for our sidecar. They're all going to go together. They do have surge to hit, and they're all going at General Grievous, who is in the open. Julian, roll it up. All right, so we have 3 misses. Those are outright going to go away.
And a surge to a hit.
Surge to hit. So we have 4 hits on General Grievous for Bree to save.
Yep.
Because of the bark speeder.
And Grievous does roll red defense dice.
Ooh. I like this. Which is...
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. We've saved 3 of those. So Grievous is going to take 1 damage, and he's going to take a suppression token. Grievous has taken a suppression of his wound. The Separatists are out of units to use. We have 1 more in our stack. Surprise, surprise, it's our other support, which is going to be our last bark speeder. Again, we're moving speed 2 with this guy. As Bree just observed off camera, there is not a whole lot we can do with him based on the positions on the table. But that's okay, because we weren't necessarily planning on doing much with this guy except getting him in a better position. The question at this point is, what position do we want that to be?
So he can shoot at some droids.
Dead. I'd like him to be in the dead position.
You'd like him dead. So we're going to use our compulsory move to move him up here.
Why do you keep running these poor guys into trees?
We're going to do a second move to move up here. And we're going to do a third move to move basically over there. So we're going to put our bark speeder there. That probably wasn't super precise, but I was trying not to block the camera at the same time. It should be close enough to where it's going to land. So we'll put our order token upside down there. And looking at the battlefield, at this point, we're going to realize that everything has now gone. Every unit on the table now has an exhausted order token on it. So the turn is going to end. At the end of the turn, we go into a cleanup phase. Every unit that has a suppression loses 1 suppression token. All green tokens get removed from the table, and we take back all of our order tokens for the next turn. So we're going to get cleaned up and clean up the turn here, come into the next turn. All right, hold on.
Rex still has a wound on him.
I'm gonna cut out a couple seconds of that.
And
Just
know whether you...
Julian, be quiet. All right, we've finished cleaning up the turn. We're coming back in for our next turn, which means it's time for command cards again. Bree has ticked the command dial to turn 2 and handed that over to our side of the table. And now we're going to go ahead and put our cards. So, Bree, did you pick your card?
Did.
All right, what do you got?
I am going with Supreme Commander.
Supreme Commander. So we got a 2-pip for General Grievous. We are going with Call Me Captain.
It's twinsies.
Yes, it's Captain Rex's 1-pip card, which is going to give us priority this turn. So we're going to place our orders first. What this is going to do for us is Rex is going to get fire support this turn. which means if he has a face-up order token, he can add his guns to another unit. And normally he'd have to flip his token over and lose his turn, but now he doesn't actually have to do that. He can go ahead and just support somebody else's fire. Grievous is going to be able to put orders on 2 troopers and gain some surge tokens here. So we're going to place our orders.
Guardian.
And we're going to cheat a little bit. And we're going to place some tokens. We're going to come back here in just a second. We've got our order tokens placed. The Republic side has placed ours on Captain Rex because we have to. Grievous has placed the 2 troopers to the only 2... Well, Grievous is a trooper. You could place one on him if you wanted to, but... on our 2 troop units here, our B1 battle droids and our B2 battle droids. So, Julian, you and I are first. I think we should go to the stack. What do you think? Because we want Rex's order token face up as long as possible. We're going to go to the stack, and what do we pull?
We pulled a Bark Speeder.
We pulled basically exactly what we didn't want to pull. We wanted a trooper here, buddy, but I guess that wasn't in the cards. So, which Bark Speeder do we want to go with? And do we want to go after Grievous, or do we want to go after some B2s?
Grievous is the one who needs to be dead, so let's go after Grievous.
I mean, I agree with you that we probably want to kill Grievous, but he's really hard to kill, so maybe some B2s?
Yeah,
right.
B2s.
Yeah, that's good decision-making from a 6-year-old here. So we're going to start with this Bark Speeder over here. We'll take a compulsory move, which will basically plant us about there. Do you agree with that, Bree?
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize. Again, one-handedness is not working. So now we're going to use our regular actions. We're going to take an aim token. And we are going to go ahead and shoot point-blank range into that unit of B2s. Try to take as many off the table before we use them for the first time. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't die first. You know the rule: when you paint a unit, it's the first thing that dies in the game. Yeah, that's how this works.
Put effort into it.
So okay, we're gonna go to the dice pool and we're gonna try to blow away some of those B2s. Although those Droidica are real tempting, buddy. You want to shoot the B2s or the Droidica?
It's a hard decision.
Well, it's your decision. Which one?
Droidica.
Well, this feels like the wrong decision, but here we go. All right, so we're going to fire with that Bark Speeder now. So we've got our rainbow dice like we talked about before, and then we've got our sidecar laser. These are all going at the Droidica who have all these shield tokens. We've got our aim token, so hopefully it's going to help us out. And Julian, roll like all the hits. Just roll hits with everything. That'd be swell. All right, roll those and I'll give you this one back. All right, and then roll that last one that you dropped. All right, so we've got a couple of surges. We've got a couple of hits, and we've got a couple of misses. So we're going to spend that aim token. It's going to let us reroll 2 dice. We're obviously going to do the black and the white because that's the black has a better chance of hitting than the white. And that wasn't fantastic. But we do surge to hit, so we ended up with 4 hits here. Mommy, do you want to take those hits, or do you want to put them all on your shields? Or Julian, watch the camera. Or do you want to put them all on your shields, or do partial?
I'm going to take a partial. I'm going to take 2 of them down.
2 on your shields and roll 2 saves?
Yeah.
So white dice, and these do surge to defense.
Oh, command card dropped. I dropped Family Captain.
Ooh, double surges. That's 2 saves.
Yeah.
So that's no damage to those Droidica other than the shields. And Droidica do not take a suppression token because they are. We forced some Droidica to use some shields there, but otherwise we didn't do a whole lot. So, Bree, what do you got?
I think I'm going to be a little bit crazy on this, and I'm going to try out my new toys. I'm going to try out my B2s.
Okay, so we're going with the B2 Super Battle Droids here. And what are they going to do?
And I think they're going to, because they have their range 1 to 2 on everything. They're actually going to go after the Clone Sokas. They're nice and open right in front of us.
Okay, so we're not taking a move?
We're not going to move.
You take any kind of tokens for your first action?
I think I may actually go ahead and take a dodge token,
A dodge token would help you from getting shot up later in the turn. An aim token would help you kill the Clone Soka troopers.
Let's go with an aim token. I got my armor 1. I'm going to have to put faith in that.
So we'll give them an aim token. Coming in with the droid dice pool. So what do we have on their weapons here, Brie?
So for their standard hit, they've got white-black on each one. And then for my super special ACM weapon, they have 3 red dice.
So effectively, we have triple rainbow here.
Yeah, triple rainbow.
This is not, and you have that aim token.
And I have that magical aim token.
So this is not great for us, Julian.
That's great.
Oh wow. Okay, so we got looks like 4 hits and a crit so far. And we have that aim token to use.
And I'm going to absolutely use that aim token.
So I'm going to reroll 2 dice of your choice.
Yep. Obviously a black and a white.
Okay,
but
so
you know.
misses. So we got a total of 5 on us.
Yep.
So Julian, come over here. Roll these 5 red defense dice and save as many as you can here.
I hate clone armor.
All right, so we saved 2 of them. We're going to lose 3 clone troopers and get a suppression token. So we're coming back in, and this is our clone Soka trooper squad here. Got our suppression. We lost 3 guys, but we still got our big gun in place, so that's okay. Julian, you want to go to the stack?
Go to the stack.
Get us something good here, buddy.
A trooper unit.
A trooper unit. So we probably, we don't have to worry about these B2s anymore because they already went. But those droidica are still going to light us up. Do you want to see how much damage we can do to them?
Yeah.
Well, let's check Captain Rex here real quick. Captain Rex is in range of them and in range of his buddies. So we're going to go ahead and give the order to this Z6 unit. They have range 3 guns this turn. For our first action, we're going to take an aim token. And for our second action, we are going to unload on those droidica. And we're going to let Captain Rex use fire support. The actual rule is printed on the Phase 1 Clone Trooper cards. When another friendly unit performs a range attack, if you have a face-up order token, each main unit may add an eligible weapon to the attack roll. If you do, flip your order token. So Captain Rex has fire support now because of Call Me Captain this turn. And it says when Rex uses fire support, he does not flip his order token. So Captain Rex is going to get to add his 3 red dice to this attack without flipping his token. Okay, so we got our pool added up. We've got our 6 white dice from our Z6. We got our 4 regular clones, and then our 3 red dice from Captain Rex. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull these aside. I'm going to have Julian roll these dice, and then you'll roll the others because your little hands keep dropping things. And we do have that aim token on the unit as well.
But folks, maybe we should keep it for the second roll.
Well, it's all one roll, buddy. All right, so there's our first roll is 1 hit so far. Let me move all the misses down to the bottom. I'll move the hit to the top, and then Julian roll these dice because that's the rest of the roll.
And if we get one?
Oh, you got one more. All right, let's see what we get. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Aye.
So we got a mess of hits. These droidica are going to suffer a little bit here. And we still have an aim token. So we're going to use the aim token, and we have targeting scope, so we can roll 3 dice. So go ahead and grab all 3 of those black dice, and we'll get rid of these whites entirely because these were all misses. All right, so we're going to add 1 more. Unfortunately, we don't have a surge to hit because we don't get to use Captain Rex's. We just get the weapon. At least I don't think we do. That's something to look up later.
So, Mommy, you're going to have to make 6 saves.
Oh, so 6 saves on the droidica. You still have 2 shields left.
So that's going
You know what? I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use my last... my last 2.
Okay, so you still have... So those 2 shields are going to absorb 2 of those, and go ahead and take 4 more.
4 more.
And I hope some droidica die, because this is the first time the droidica has ever used all their shields.
Oh no, we still saved 2 of them. Only 2 damage to the droidica. That doesn't even take 1 down. They've got 3 life each, I believe.
Hold on, let me double check.
So she does. Yeah, while you're checking that, she does surge to defense. So those 2 surges both turn to defenses, and that's why nobody dies. So we'll go back. We'll come back here, and we need to put some damage tokens on those droidica.
I did. They're right back there.
Oh, you're hiding them from us to make you feel better. I get it.
I can see them.
We see what you're up to.
I can see them.
All right, what are you doing next? As I believe it's your turn.
My turn. Oh yeah.
No, sure. We just did these clones here. So you've got a face-up order token here, and you've got your stack.
I'm gonna go to my stack.
All right.
You know what? No. No, I'm not. I'm gonna activate these.
Okay, so
I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna blow up Bark Speeder.
Well, it's not gonna blow up anything here. That was this Bark Speeder that shot. Let's move the tokens so we don't confuse ourselves. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna blow them up.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Watch. Woo! Look at go. They're going to take an aim token.
Okay.
Because they roll a whole bunch of white dice, and they suck at it. And
we got a name token for that droid unit, and they're going to shoot.
And they're going to shoot, yeah.
Into the speeder here?
Into that speeder there.
Okay, let's go to the pool. All right, so we've got a full squad of battle droids. That's 7 battle droids with white dice each, and then the E5CB or EC5, I don't remember what it's called. The 3 black dice gun.
It's a E5C, sir.
An E5C. Okay, let's get it done. I've always appreciated that about Star Wars, even though it's not my favorite property, so they give all the technical names to everything. I've always appreciated that. All right, here we go. Let's get a lot of misses here.
No!
Okay, that's a lot of criticals to start us off with.
Yeah, that's actually not
It's actually terrible for us, but you still have that aim token.
Yeah, that one's that, and I'm going to take 2 of these.
Okay, we'll get rid of those blanks.
Get rid of the blanks here.
I'm going to see some Droids.
Okay,
and
that's 2 more
a whole lot
surges.
of nothing.
So once again, Bree has bypassed one of our rules here because we do have Speeder 1, which gives us cover 1 on that Bark Speeder. Cover does not work against critical hits; it only works against regular. So Bree has managed to bypass that entirely for the second time. And we have our Bark Speeder with its red defense dice. Julian, you need to take 4 saves for us, and there are no surges. This is just straight dice. So we saved 1 and we took 3 damage, and that is our threshold. So we are going to have something bad happen to the Bark Speeder here, which is unfortunate. So vehicles, instead of having suppression values, they typically will have resiliency values. And if you hit your resiliency value, you roll and something happens to your vehicle, that's not necessarily great. So I'm going to look that rule up because I don't have it handy right now, and we're going to find out what happened. Okay, and go back so we've looked up the rule here. We rolled on our thing here. The controlling player of the vehicle rolls a red defense die. Julian rolled a shield or a defense, which is going to damage us. I don't think that's actually the damage token. I think it's the disabled token, but we're going to remember, so it doesn't matter. Right. And that basically means every turn we have a chance of getting 1 fewer action with that Bark Speeder, so that could be bad for us potentially. But we got that put there, and I'm going to apologize to everybody in advance. We just take a quick snack break while we were looking that up, and we now have a 6-year-old who has a snack with a bag, and he says he's not going to eat it while we're in the middle playing, right, buddy? Mm-hmm. But you're going to eat it while we're in the middle playing, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Probably. We're going to hear some snack noises, folks.
Actually, okay, maybe yeah.
Okay, maybe yeah. We'll try not to. But it's probably going to happen. All right, so we're going to go back to the Republic side, and we're going to let's go to the stack. Support. Why do we keep finding the things we don't want to pull, buddy? Do you want to roll the white dice? Okay, so we're going to pull our other Bark Speeder here. So we need to roll to check our actions. The result is a blank, so we're going to get 1 less action this turn than normal. Woo-hoo! We still have to do our compulsory move at some point in the move here, and then we get 1 action on top of that. So let's go ahead and get that set up here.
Where are you going to go?
I'm thinking about actually driving on top of your droids and displacing a bunch of them, actually.
That's not cool, brah.
I'm thinking that might be an option, but we're gonna
droids?
Yeah, that's a good question. I got this other vehicle in my way.
Yeah, you kind of put it there.
Well, it's all that matters is my base at the end of it. So we're gonna take our compulsory move this way, and we're gonna land next to our buddy in the woods here.
Woodsins.
Yes, he's lost in the woods.
He's lost in the woods.
And we only get 1 regular action now instead of 2, so we don't get to pull an aim token or anything. But we need to finish working on those droidicas. So we're going to go ahead and fire everything into that unit of damaged droidica over there. Okay, so we're tagging back in here while Julian sticks his hand in his bag. We knew that was coming. We get 1 more action with this speeder because we did our compulsory move that we have to take, and we only get 1 action on top of that. We're going to shoot at these droidica. Bree asked an interesting question that, honestly, I don't know the answer to. I think we said this earlier. We've played this 4 or 5 times total. And it's, does the droidica unit get cover from the speeder because the speeder's going to be shooting through the woods? I don't think so because the speeder's a repulsor. I'm not 100% sure. We'll look it up later. Somehow I doubt that 1 damage is going to spell the difference in this game, but, we're going to... there we go. We're going to say no, and if Bree loses, she can use that as her asterisk for saying that's why she lost that 1 damage, possibly. I'm
going to say I lost because I'm not good at this, and my dice always hate me.
That works. Also, I cheat. So we've got our rainbow dice from our main cannon, and we've got our sidecar here. And Julian, do you want to roll these? Or you want me to roll them, bud?
I'll roll them.
Good. We want to do some damage here, so don't let me roll.
Man. Julian.
All right, roll it up, pal.
The betrayal is deep.
That is good. That is good because this surges to hit. So, Mommy, that's going to be 5 damage on those droidica you need to save.
Yes.
On white dice, guys. I'm doing this on white dice.
5. Well, you get the surge. You get a 1 out of 3 chance of this working.
Chris, considering the game we're playing, never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds. I like it. Oh, my goodness. You still saved 3 of them. Save 3 of them, folks. If you haven't played this before, just bear in mind that the white triangle on a white defense dice is effectively a 6. So she just pulled 3 6s out of that pile. But it's still 2 damage, which will take 1 of the droidica down.
Yeah.
And leave the other one on how much damage? 2 left?
Yes, 2 left.
Okay. So we're coming back in, and we moved up our speeder, put our order token down. We are down to 1 droidica over there, and we're going to the Separatists. Bree, I think you're to your stack.
I am to my stack.
All right, let's see what we got. Droidica or Grievous?
What? Ooh,
Droidica. That's actually good for us, Julian, believe it or not. That gives us a little bit longer to shoot somebody in the face.
You don't want those lightsabers right in the side of that bark speeder?
If that's who you want to hit with the lightsabers, you go for it. I wanted a chance to move Rex out of the way. Although I don't know if you can actually get there, because you can move through a repulsor, but...
I mean, it's Grievous. I feel like...
You'd have to go a long way around to get there. That's all right. Anyway, Droidica's up. It doesn't matter.
Droidica.
So the Droidica did not have an order token at the beginning of the turn.
Right.
Droidica do have an AI. Pretty much every droid has an AI rule. And the AI rule basically says if you don't have a face-up order token at the start of the activation, you have to do something. And on the Droidica, I believe it's move or attack, right?
Yes, they get to move or attack. They don't really care.
So it's not that crippling, but it's going to prevent you from doing something like taking an aim and then shooting me.
Yes, it will do that.
So what are you going to do here? You're going to attack first? You're going to move first? What are we doing?
I think with the Droidica, the way to go is to actually just see if I can clear out the Clone Sokas and get myself some victory points.
All right, so we're going to do an attack on the Clone Sokas?
Yes, which isn't great because I'm only going to be able to use 1 blaster cannon this time.
All right, let's load it up. All right, so we've pulled our 1 blaster cannon. This is still a suppressive weapon, so this is still pretty crippling, potentially. But so we've went ahead and we've pulled our position, and you got your dice?
Got my dice.
Let's roll it up. Okay, did they search to hit at all, or just defense?
Of course not.
So we got 2 hits, no cover. Julian, we get 2 red defense dice here. Try to get 2 triangles would be ideal.
I love you, miss.
Oh no, we got 1 triangle and 1 miss, so we are going to lose a clone. I'm actually going to show you pulling these clones as opposed to what we normally do, because there's some weird stuff going on here. Okay, so we're going to come back to these clone guys here. We're going to lose a guy, and in Legion, you cannot lose your leader mini until it's the last mini that's left. So unfortunately, we are going to lose our big gun. We have no choice in the matter there. And we're going to take our suppression for taking a hit, and we're going to take a second suppression because it is a suppressive weapon. So that pork squad is up to 3 suppression tokens, and that's going to end the Separatist turn and come back to the Republic. And we are going to go ahead and Julian, we have a hard choice here. We can pull Captain Rex. Now, we don't know if Mommy wants to go kill Captain Rex with Grievous, but we can pull Captain Rex right now and get him out of the way, or we can go to this stack. It will be a trooper and do a fire support attack with Green Squad. Okay, Julian flipped it. It's not the move I would have made, but okay.
A trooper.
So we're going to pull... He apparently flipped both of the stack, but they're both troopers, so it doesn't matter. So we got a trooper. We're going to go to Green Squad. This is not ideal for us, so we need to make the most out of it. Repulsor vehicles do not block line of sight, so we're not worried about that. And then it's range 3 for these guns. So yeah, we're going to... This is a 2-stick, so obviously we have range 3 there. We're going to have Green Squad go into the B2 Super Battle Droids. They'll have cover 1, and they'll get fire support from Rex. Mm-hmm. And before they do that, we're going to take an aim token. So we'll go over to pool. All right, so we're coming back in here with the Green Squad, which is in range of the B2 Super Battle Droids. They'll get cover 1. We've got our aim token. We've got our Z6 for 6 dice. We've got our 3 surviving regular troopers for 1 black dice each. And we've got our fire support from Captain Rex. So we've got a 12 dice pool here. 3 red, 3 black, 6 white. Julian, come on over. And go ahead and roll the white dice first, since you got those little hands here. We'll roll them in batches. All right, so not a fantastic start because we don't even have surges on these guys, so that's all whiffs. And Julian, roll these. And apparently he's going right into that snack. I told you it was going to happen, folks. I apologize for that.
He's adorable, though.
Roll the dice.
Me too.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, that wasn't so hot. So we've got 3 hits.
But you guys still have an aim token, right?
Yes, and we're going to use it, and we have targeting scopes. So we're going to reroll these 3 dice. All right, so that's going to turn into 5 hits. 1's going to go away from cover. 1's going to go away from armor. So the Super Battle Droids need to make 3 saves.
But it's still only on white dice.
With no surge, right?
Yeah. Because, you know, droids are fabulously replaceable. I saved one!
So we saved one, we failed two, so it's going to do 2 more damage. That's going to drop another B2. That's actually a good result for you, because if you failed all 3, it'd be 2 guys down.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we're going to pull that battle droid. We'll put another suppression token on them. Coming back in as Julian is stealing from my snack bowl now. And Bree says we're ready to go, but she's chewing on a chip right now because that's what we do. Yeah, we're calling you out on camera. All right. So what are we going to do now? Probably the brilliant tactic of the only thing you have left to do, and that's pull the last token from your stack.
Whee! Grievous!
And surprise, surprise, is General Grievous. Now, here's the $1 million question. What is General Grievous going to do?
Oh, I got 2 surge tokens.
You got 2 search tokens.
Because of my fabulous buddies around me. And I've got the potential of a guaranteed kill from that Bark Speeder.
Yeah, this Bark Speeder here in the middle's got 3 damage on it. It's only got 2 life left. It's almost a guaranteed kill. They have to be pretty... I mean, it could be that time you played Dooku and roll no damage on your lightning that, you know, but almost guaranteed.
Why you gotta bring that up?
You know, because you were eating chips when you said we were ready.
It's not cool, brah. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go for the guaranteed kill because I just realized one of the things that will help me is even though he will be kind of then in the middle of everything, he will also, though, be in light terrain.
Yes, he would.
So he'll be in light cover still.
All right, so let's go ahead and move him.
So, okay. Here comes General Grievous. So, I'm going to do a better job of being accurate about my movement than Chris.
Oh, you're not holding a camera and corralling a 6-year-old who's stealing from your snack bowl. You finished your snack, dude. Walk away.
You were the one who pulled his lunch snack out as the snack you chose. So.
You should be tired of it then.
I'm not tired of it.
It's Cheez-Its, sir. They are the Pringles of crackers.
All right, so you're being precise about your movement? You're not in base to base then. Do you need a second move there?
Well, no, I don't. You're up against the tree and I'm up against the tree.
I'm giving you a hard time. What do you? So you've moved. Do you want to use your? I believe your Relentless is done after a move. Is that correct?
I don't have the rule here.
It should be on his card.
Oh, it's on the back. No, it's not. That would be too easy.
Okay, we're going to pause so I can look it up in the rules reference book. Okay, we've come back. We've checked the Relentless rule. Relentless takes place after a move action. So, Bree, we're gonna go backwards and give you a couple choices.
Okay.
You made a move. You can make your attack, and then you can take like a dodge token or something to end your turn. Or if you want, we can pretend you took an aim token before you moved, so you have an aim for this attack.
Because here's the crazy part, I could also do versatile.
Well, I mean, you'd be able to shoot your pistol as you're Relentless, yes.
Mm-hmm. Nope, I think what I'm going to go with is my aim. I'm going to take that aim token.
Okay, so Bree took an aim before she moved is what we're saying happened here.
Rip, wop, rip.
So that was her first action, and then her second action was to walk up, and then she's going to take that free Relentless action to attack the Bark Speeder.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we're coming back in with General Grievous here, and he's got rainbow plus a black on his lightsaber.
Yep.
And he has a second lightsaber, and he has Arsenal 2, so he can attack with both lightsabers at one time.
Yeah.
Or he could go with his lightsaber and his gun, but this is a better dice pool.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to mess up my Bark Speeder, though, has 2 life remaining. And my cover 1 that comes from being a speeder does not apply. It only applies to ranged attacks.
Ooh.
Oh dear. Oh dear. And you have that aim token too.
I do have that aim token. I'm gonna use it just to be that guy.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Okay.
And what's the Pierce value on this?
I think he is Pierce 1, Impact 1.
And it's Pierce 1 on each lightsaber.
Yes.
Okay. The impact's not going to matter here. Impact changes things to criticals for vehicles. That doesn't have vehicle armor, so it's irrelevant. So normally I would be taking 3 7 saves. Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to bother rolling them because you actually have Pierce 1 plus Pierce 1. So you actually have Pierce 2 when you double do the lightsabers.
Yeah.
So 2 of my saves are automatically going to go to fails, and I only have 2 life left. So this is a guaranteed kill. We'll roll it. We'll roll it. There we go. So there's the roll. These turn to blanks, and the Bark Speeder gets destroyed. Okay, so we're coming back in with our pool, and I I'm going to get a lot of flack for this later if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm playing Call Me Captain and Fire Support correct. It does just say you have a face-up order token, and Rex's does not get flipped when he uses it. So this still has to be legal in my eye. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments that I've cheated my wife, and, well, you know, it is what it is. It's probably the best kind of cheating you can do on your wife.
Jesus.
I think I have to mark the video unsafe for kids now that you said that, actually. That specific word there. Anyway, that one clone who is not running anymore, that leader, is going to take his black die rifle, Captain Rex's 3 red dice in the pistol, and we're going to try to take out that droidica who's only got 2 health left. So, Julian, roll it up, my friend. And we've lost another die to the floor. This is, what, 2 or 3 at this point? All right, bring it up. We've also lost an order token earlier, and we got to hunt that down later. Okay, that's only 2, though. That's only 2 because we don't get to use Rex's Surge to hit, I don't think, because it's on his card, not his weapon.
Right.
So we don't get that. Again, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. We have not played a whole lot of this game, and this blank does absolutely nothing for us. We've got no aim tokens left, so we just have 2 criticals. Mommy's got to take 2 saves. She has to make at least one of them for this droidica to live.
Yeah, I do.
All right, big money. Here we go.
I also feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
You zombies?
You're the bad guy. Don't feel bad.
Yay!
Oh, no. Good job. Well, good roll. You saved 1. Take 1 more damage. That droidica has 1 life left. All right, so we're coming back to the Republic side again because we are out of turns for the Separatists. We've got Captain Rex left. I got a couple of options here. I can run him away because, you know, Grievous is staring at him and Grievous is going to mess Rex up something good. Or I can try to go balls deep because Rex only has a range 2 gun. And I think Rex can do some serious work on the droidica and possibly the remaining B2 super battle droids if I'm willing to risk him. So this is kind of a tough call, and I think we're gonna go for broke because we're recording this game, and it's more interesting to have a fun game than hey, I ran back and hid in the corner sort of game. So we're gonna have Rex. We're gonna check his range first. We've actually got range to the super battle droids and the droidica. Oh, I can move the whole forest. That's cool. We actually got range to the super battle droids and the droidica without moving. Rex is in light cover. The only thing that's really threatening right now is Grievous. I mean, he's probably going to mess Rex up something good. But I think we're probably not going to move. I mean, there's really not a reason. It's not a reason to move, but there's not a reason not to, because Rex is tactical 1. I get an aim token for moving. But since I got range, I'll just take the aim token. I don't really need to move anywhere. Okay. We'll just take the aim token, and we're going to use our gunslinger to fire 3 red dice into the droidica and 3 red dice into the...
What did that poor droidica ever do to you?
You killed most of the Clone Soka guys. Yeah, I don't have to kill anybody. I just have to perform a ranged attack action. So we're gonna go. All right, so we've got Rex over here. We got our aim token. We're gonna throw our first shot at the droidica that has 1 life left. So Julian, roll it up for us, buddy.
And welcome, folks.
And that's 3 hits on the droidica. So we're not even gonna bother with the aim token. We'll just take those 3 hits, and Mommy, go ahead and roll 3 saves.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Is that to make...
Unbelievable. Wow. Well done. That was awesome.
Never gonna do that again.
I hope not. Don't take that the wrong way. Julian, come roll our other 3 dice over here on the super battle droids. That's going to be 3 more on the super battle droids. You know what? Since it's the end of the turn, we're going to risk it. We're going to use our aim and try to reroll these hits into crits to get by their armor. Now, we might get some misses here. This might backfire, but why not? And this was the crit that you just hit. That was it, and that turns into a blank. So we ultimately ended up doing 1 hit to the B2s.
So you're doing B2s?
Yeah,
I thought you were doing the droidica.
No, the super battle droid. We did the droidica. You saved them all.
Oh! Oh, you're doing 2 different things. Special.
Yeah, the gunslinger. You don't get your cover because Rex is gunslinger, but you and we took your armor off. So you just make 1 save on the B2s.
Come on. Don't die. You're going to die.
He's died. Okay, so we at least took down a super battle droid and put a suppression on that unit. All right, and we come to our end of the turn state here, where we're going to pull 1 suppression from each unit that has it. All the green tokens on Grievous go away. You lose the suppression of the super battle droids. And that's it for the cleanup. We'll get our tokens off the table. We'll pick our command card, and we'll come right back. We're back in with the beginning of turn 3. We've both picked our command cards already. Bree, what'd you pull?
I am going to go with Trained in Your Jedi Trait. Droids.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be
that one.
well done. That's gonna be Grievous as 1-pip. I had a feeling this was coming this turn, so I just wanted to get another Captain Rex command card out of the way, and I wanted to have full control of my order pool. So I went with We're Not Programmed. It's going to give Rex Inspire 2 when he recovers. He doesn't need to recover right now because he has nothing exhausted. But I took it because it's going to give me orders to 4 clone troopers.
But you only have 3.
Rex is a clone trooper.
Oh, bugger.
So, at least I think, right? Yeah, Rex is a clone trooper. So I'll be able to put orders in, and then I'll have the Bark Speeder floating, so I'll have full control of my order pool this turn. All right, so we've got our order tokens placed here. General Grievous obviously gets his from Trained in Your Jedi Arts. And over on the clone side, I get 4 clone troopers. Obviously, phase 1 clones are clone troopers, and Rex is a clone trooper mini. So I've got 4 face-up tokens, and then my stack is only 1, so I know exactly when everything's going to happen this turn. But Bree does have priority with her 1-pip card. So Bree, what are we doing?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to the stack.
Going to the stack. What do we got?
And I'm going to go with... Okay, Trooper.
Trooper. That's either the B2s, or that's a core, not a trooper. We used to call it a trooper. It's actually a core. But
yeah.
We got a core, we got our B2s, or we got our B1s here. Do you need me to think it over?
No. You know, it's the whole thing of go big or go home. And either of them right now is going to have to do an AI attack. Because...
Well, they don't have AI move or attack? They just have AI attack?
No, they both have only AI attack.
Oh, no. Okay. I thought they had move or attack. I guess not.
No. The good news is, though, for you, at least...
That's I mean, it's everybody. It'd be no cover to the last clone Soka. It'd be cover to them because you're shooting through the woods.
I'm going to go for... Because I want them points, and right now I only have 1 to your 2. Nah, screw it. No, I'm actually going to go after those guys.
Okay.
Wait, they're going to get cover, aren't they?
Yeah, they'll get cover 1 for you shooting through the woods.
Do you know what's crazy? I'm going to take out the Bark Speeder. Or at least shoot for the Bark Speeder.
Oh, no. All right, so we're going to fire at the Bark Speeder with the Super Battle Droids. Coming back with the B2 Super Battle Droids blowing away the Bark Speeder there. So we got our dice pulled up here. Oh, yeah, because you got the special guys, the 3 red. I was like, where you get all these dice from? Okay, go ahead and roll it up and murder me.
Got to do a lot of damage. That's not
That's
great.
three.
That's 3, so I automatically, hopefully, damage you.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you have critical or anything. Well, it doesn't matter because I don't have vehicle armor. So one of those goes away because I am cover 1 for being a speeder.
Right.
So there's 2 left. Julian, you want to roll these 2?
Yeah.
All right. Julian's favorite part of this game is rolling the dice.
No, Julian's favorite part is playing with the models once we're done with the game.
We save 1, we fail 1, so we'll take 1 damage on the Bark Speeder.
That's not what I wanted!
No, but that's what you got. We put our wound over on our Bark Speeder here. These B2s are done going. It's going to come back to me. I am actually going to pick the last Clone Soka Trooper as my activation.
Okay.
And then we're going to see if we can roll off that suppression here. We don't roll it off, but we are not suppressed because Captain Rex is in range. Is that how that works, or is that panicked?
Oh, that was panic.
Well, then I think I just screwed up my turn.
Do you want to change who you're going to go for?
No, I've already declared and I rolled a die, but what I was going to do is ruined now. I was actually, if I had 2 movements, I was going to run the Clone Soka Trooper into Grievous and ruin Grievous' turn.
Well, why don't you take a moment and double check, because we might be wrong, because, you know...
All right, let's take a pause and we'll be right back. So we're back in. I double-checked the rule here. I did screw that up. I was thinking the commander's leadership affected suppression. It does not. It only seems to affect panic. Again, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. But that leaves me 1 action with this Clone Soka Trooper and kind of really screws up what I was going to do, because what I was going to do is take this guy and run him right into Grievous and just ruin Grievous' day. That's not an option. I basically gave Bree a free activation, so that was a boo-boo. But what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to see if luck is on our side. And we're going to have this Clone Soka Trooper use his 1 action to fire his 1 black die and try to take down that droidica. Okay, so we're back in, and Bree reminded me that her droidica regenerated a shield, so I'm not actually going to shoot the droidica. I basically wasted a turn with this trooper here, but screw it. We'll throw that 1 black dice into the super battle droids. Go for a crit, see if we can pop a dude.
There you go.
That's a hit. Its armor cancels it. That was an utter waste. That right there is what happens when you don't know what you're doing and you decide to film games of Star Wars Legion. So there's our perfect example. Don't be me. Coming back to the table here, and now it's time to see if Bree can make me pay the idiot tax for what I just did.
That is the question. Like...
Do you need a minute to think it over?
Nah.
Do it. Grab the stack. You love the stack.
I love the stack. All right. Ooh.
Core. So that's
Yeah.
the B ones. They have AI attack. They have to attack somebody. It can be anybody in range, which is pretty much the whole table at this point.
Yes, it is. God, it's real hard. You know what? I'm going to go with. Nope, they're in cover. He's in cover. I think we're gonna shoot the Bark Speeder that's right in front of us.
You love to shoot that Bark Speeder. Okay.
I mean, I hates it, and I wants it dead.
Okay.
Right, wait. How much cover is the cover going to give them of the trees?
For these guys?
Yeah.
It's just light cover. So cover 1, and there'd be cover 1 on a speeder for being a speeder. Because we're probably playing those barricades wrong in relation to speeder, but we're still calling it cover 1.
Okay, then I'm going to go with actually shooting Green Squad.
Shooting Green Squad. Okay, let's go to the
Green
pool.
Squad's
So we're
gonna
back
shoot
ready to
Green
blow some
Squad.
dudes away here. So let's get to it. We have 6. We only have 6 left?
No, they have 6, and then the extra dude.
No, they got 7. They got 7 white dice. They have 6 base, plus the extra guy, plus your gun.
Oh.
So they have 7 white dice, 3 black dice. And these are going at Green Squad in the forest.
Yep, Green Squad.
Wow, that was
Okay.
respectable.
You know, I mean, I would have liked for a bit more, but
That's still 5. One of them goes away to light cover. That
Yep.
leaves 4. Julian, you want to roll 4 saves for me?
Yeah.
Julian, I'd like you to remember who gave birth to you right now when you roll these dice. Just throwing that out there. Who carried you? 9 months.
And brought you kicking and screaming into the cold. You were cold when you were born. Get revenge for that. Yeah, good revenge. So we got 3 saves, 1 fail. We're going to lose 1 clone trooper. Right, so we went ahead and pulled our trooper here. We got our suppression token. It's going to come back to us. And, oh, man. I think Grievous is going to be basically unstoppable this game. I don't think there's going to be anything I have that can take him down. I'm tempted to do a fire support with 2 Z6s and a bunch of guns into him. But I don't even think that's going to make the difference. So I really need to work on whittling down the rest of your forces, especially because the Droidica has not gone yet. So we're going to go to Captain Rex. And if this is going to be Rex's last turn, which I suspect it might be, we're going to make him worthy of it. So we're going to go to Rex, and we're going to take a move. And we're going to move up. And we're mostly doing that so our tactical 1 will trigger. And our tactical 1 will give an aim token to Rex. And Rex is going to use his gunslinger to shoot the B2 super battle droids and the Droidica. Okay, so we've got Rex over at the pool here. He's got his 3 red dice. Julian, do you want to roll?
Yeah.
First 3 shots at the Droidica. Let's see if we can finally take this guy down. He's effectively got 2 life left because he's got a shield.
Yeah.
So he may still hold through this, and that makes me sad. But he hasn't shot yet, so if I take him down, that's good for me.
How?
That's going to be 3. So
How?
I assume 1 to your shields.
Yeah, 1 of my shields.
And then take 2 saves. But you've been rolling spectacular on the saves for the Droidica, so...
Nope.
And failed them both. The luck finally runs out,
Nope.
and the last Droidica goes down.
My buddy.
Now for Captain Rex's second shot for his gunslinger, we're going to be shooting at the B2 Super Battle Droids. Again, this will be no cover because it'll be light cover, and then Sharpshooter 1 is going to take one of those cover away. So this is going at the B2 Super Battle Droids. There's going to be 2 hits.
One of them gets taken away from armor.
Yeah, do any of them have any damage on them, or are they both full health?
They're both full health.
Both full health. Julian, do you want to re-roll these, or do you want to save the aim token? Well, Rex is probably going to die. We'll use the aim token, and we'll re-roll both of these to try to go for a couple of crits. All right, 2 hits. So we lose 1 of them, and Bree still needs to make 2 saves.
Miss.
Bro.
Sportsmanship, Julian.
Yeah.
That's 2 fails. That's another super battle droid done. This will kill the special weapon.
Yes, it will.
So that's good for us. So we reset the game state again. The special weapon for the B2s is gone now. He got his 3rd suppression token. There's only one option left for the Separatists at this point, and that's play General Grievous. So what is Grievous going to do?
He gonna kill Rex.
I mean, that's unfortunate.
He gonna kill Rex. Dude.
All right, so do you want to do anything before you make your move? Do you want to aim before you move in, or do you want to save that for a dodge afterwards?
I think I'm gonna save that for a dodge afterwards.
Okay, so let's move. I mean, you've got the range too. You don't have to pull out the stick. So just move them in.
Although, wait, I do, by the way, have a dodge token automatically because of my Trained in Your Jedi orders.
Oh, nice.
So I'm walking into this fight with one already, but an extra one is never a bad thing when you're now stuck between.
And what else does Training Your Jedi Arts do so you don't forget the special abilities of that card?
Yeah, so Trained in the Jedi Arts gives me disengage and a dodge token, and at the end of his activation, he may perform an attack against an enemy unit at range 1 using a little super special suppressive versatile weapon.
At the end of his activation.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to get... We're reading that right, 2 lightsabers plus that attack.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. All right, let's go to the pool. All right, so this is the Relentless Attack. You'll still have an action after this to take another dodge if you want. So go ahead and roll. I mean, like, a lot of blanks here would be swell. I mean, I understand that's probably not going to be the case, but it'd be great. It'd be great. I mean, that's not what I was looking for.
Was that the opposite of what you were looking for?
That's not great. That's not great.
Was that not
That's
what
not
you
good.
wanted?
That's 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Julian, come roll 6 defense dice, and please get them all.
Oh,
Actually,
remember, we've got Pierce.
You need to get, like, most of these for Rex to have a chance to live.
Yeah, because I've got Pierce 2.
And you threw 1 away. But that's going to be enough for us to die. Because we're going to lose 2 of those anyway. So we've already got 5 blanks on the table, and that will take out Captain Rex. So we went ahead and reset the game state there. Captain Rex has gone away. He is gone now. He is dead, DED. But we still have that end of... So we have 1 more action on his activation first. So you take another dodge token?
Yes. He's going to take 1 more dodge token because he's in the shooting gallery.
And then you have that extra special weapon you get to do the end, and who are you going to hit that on?
I think I'm going to go against this group right here.
Okay, we'll go to the pool. And okay, as we come to the pool here, Julian has taken off. I think he got a little bored of the game taking as long as it's going, because it takes a long time to record these things. But we have that special attack that's going to hit basically my only good squad left, which I'm very disappointed if that's the case. I do have to pick a new commander, though, now that Rex is dead. I honestly can't remember if I'm supposed to do it now or at the end of the turn. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it down just for the sake of saying I've picked a new commander, and we're going to go ahead and make that green squad leader.
Oh. The dice that Grievous is using for his suppressive weapon is essentially, I think, almost like he decides to just, like, chuck one of his lightsabers at your face.
I mean, that seems fair.
So he's going to do that.
I think he's doing that warring thing that he did with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Before he died. I mean, that's not great. Is it Pierce or anything, or just suppressive?
It's just... Let me double check. Just suppressive.
All right.
Suppressive and versatile.
We rolled 2 saves there. So we're going to lose 1 clone and take 2 suppression tokens. All right, and we come back in. I think that was your last activation, right, Brie? Right.
Yeah.
I think you are done. Yeah. So we've got our 2
Yeah.
suppression tokens over here, and we pulled our clone. We've got our new army leader over here. And then I've still got, like, everything left to go here.
I mean, you don't have to say it like that. Like,
I mean, I do. It's important that I say it like that. There's no point in me going after Grievous at this point because, he's got 1 million dodge tokens on him. So now's a good time for me to just try to clean up as much of your army as I can before the next turn. So let's go to let's go to the stack. Let's go to surprise, surprise. It's the Bark Speeder. Who saw that coming?
Oh, I know what's going to happen.
Is it possible that we're going to aim and then shoot and then take our compulsory move?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
So we're going to take...
be at that B2.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to take an aim and we're going to shoot at that B2.
Like, that's not right.
Shouldn't be able to panic.
Okay, so we're coming back in with our dice pool here. We've got our 2 weapons here. We've got our main blaster, and we've got our sidecar. We've got our aim token. This is all going on the B2 battle droid. Because I don't have any other targets. I could split this between 2 targets, but these are fixed front weapons, so I have to shoot in the front arc with them. And it's going to roll into this, and I can't share this aim token with other clones, so we'll go ahead and burn the aim token here. Reroll 2 dice, and we'll pick up 2 hits, 2 crits. 1 of the hits goes away to the armor. So you got 3 saves to make on that B2 Super Battle Droid.
Oh. Y'all, I don't think he's making it.
Oh my goodness. Nicely done. 2 saves, he takes 1 damage. He's somehow still in the game. These have been, your Droidica and your B2s have been incredibly resilient.
Yeah.
It's been fantastic for you. Okay. I think it's still me because you're out of activations, aren't you?
Yeah, I got nothing else.
So we're going to go ahead and go to the group of clones that was right by Grievous with the 2 suppression. And let's see if we can roll off some of these suppression because right now they are in a panic state. If we roll off one of these, we'll get an action. If not, we have to start running. Again, we're looking for any symbol. We got no symbols, so this unit's going to start running.
Bye.
Okay, so we come back in, and that unit has now taken a move towards the closest table edge as they are panicked. They did nothing for it there. So that wasn't great for me, but I still have... I'm sorry. We completely forgot to do the compulsory move on the Bark Speeder.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and take that compulsory move that we have to take. It's not an option.
Where's he going to go?
Well, I mean, I'm just going to start spinning in circles, I guess.
Is he going to just, like, start doing, like, the...
We're gonna knock him off his stand because I didn't glue the Bark Speeder to it. Would you just pop him back on there?
Yeah.
And while she's doing that, I'm going to go over to my new field commander, Green Squad here, who's like, hey, where's Captain Rex? I haven't seen him in a while. That's not great for us. So let's see if we can roll off their suppression. We do roll off their suppression. They get 2 actions this turn. And actually, it looks like they're probably going to just mow down some B2s with no cover from this angle.
B1s.
It's all the same thing. Be somethings.
No.
Be something. So we pull up that suppression because we got a symbol on that white die. We're going to give them an aim token. And then we're going to call that no cover because just the majority is kind of sticking out. So anyway, here we go to the dice pool. All right, so we've got our dice pool here. We've got our Z6 blaster. We've got our regular blaster rifles here. And we've got our aim token going at no cover, B1s. These guys have been sitting here the whole game, taking no damage whatsoever. Let's see if we can change that. We're not going to change it well. We use our aim token. We get 3 dice because the targeting scopes. Wow, 2 damage on those B1s.
Okay. This feels illogical. Hey!
And you saved one of them. Oh, this is not going well for the clones. We pulled our guy. We're not going to bother putting a suppression on because it's the end of the turn and it's going to come off anyway.
Yeah.
So pull the suppression. We'll pull 1 suppression from everyone on the table. We'll pull all the green tokens and we'll get ready for the next turn. All right, so we're coming back in on turn 4. There are 2 turns left of this mess and we're running out of models on both sides here. Bri, have you picked your command card?
I did.
Let's get it done.
Okay, I am picking Crush Them.
Crush them. So General Grievous in 2 units.
Yep.
And when General Grievous issues an order, they gain a surge token.
Yes.
For each defeated enemy unit. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I went with Upside Down Assault.
Oh, Upside Down Assault.
So we went with the same pips here, so we need to roll. I think... Oh, I'm holding the turn counter this turn, so I think I make the roll.
Yeah, you make the roll.
And so I think on a blank, you get it. On a shield, I get it. Or shield, I get it blank. It doesn't matter. It's a 50-50. So we'll say blanks, you get it. Shields, I get it. Shield. So I'll have the priority this turn.
That was actually in my favor with your rolling. And somehow still we lost.
Yeah, I have terrible dice rolls. So let's go to our orders. I'm going to be doing 3 units. You're going to be doing General Grievous in 2?
Yes.
Okay, so for our orders, you get some surge tokens there from your card too, don't you?
I do. I get one... I only get... A unit gains 1 surge token... Ooh, that got away from me. Surge token for each defeated enemy unit. So I'm taking that to mean...
That'd be Captain Rex and that'd be the Bark Speeder. Those are my 2 defeated units.
Well, but no, I was taking it to mean I got it after I defeated you.
No. It's when you put the order down. So you have 2 surge tokens for everything with an order, I believe.
Yes. So he gets 2.
And then I put my orders on Green Squad, the Bark Speeder, and Purple Squad over here. So to start everything off, I'm going to go to... It's actually a hard question. I mean, Grievous is still fairly unkillable here. I'm going to go to Green Squad.
Try to pick off those B1s?
Yeah, most likely. No, let's do the Bark Speeder. Let's see if we can't do anything with Barky.
Where's he going to go?
So we're going to go to the Bark Speeder here, and he has a compulsory move, plus his regular moves. So let's see what we can do with this. So his compulsory move would put him approximately here.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to pivot 90 degrees.
Oh, and go after my B1s?
Actually, he's going to put everything into Grievous.
I
mean, you have 2 surge tokens and cover. This is not a great move.
I like the idea of Grievous hiding in the trees. I feel like a giant droid is not going to really be hiding.
I mean, he's a cyborg. But it's my... Actually, if I don't pivot, I still have line of sight to Grievous. So I'm not going to pivot. I'm going to aim and then put everything into Grievous. So let's go to the pool. Okay, we just reread the mission card and where you get the bonus points for, and decided that it makes more sense for me to kill units. I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Grievous this game, most likely. So it just makes sense for me to try to wipe everything else out if I can. So I've decided to take the pivot on the Bark Speeder, and I'm just going to do a regular shot into the B2 Super Battle Droid rather than use the aim token. So I've got my dice laid out, got my sidecar, got my maid cannon, and let's see if we can kill that B2 Super Battle Droid, who only has 1 life left and just doesn't want to die.
Nope.
And that'll be a total of 2, because I got 3. 1 will go away from his armor, so she's got to take 2 saves.
All right.
Unbelievable. You've got 2 surge tokens.
I have 2 surge tokens.
So she can spend surge tokens, turn each of these into a defense. Absolutely unbelievable. Well done. Well done. The B2 survives. Okay, so we're coming back to the Separatist side. You've got 3 units to operate with. Bree, who's going first?
Man, oh man. Mans. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and start with the B1s.
The B1s, all right.
And they are going to shoot at Green Squad.
Green Squad, all right. You got to take an aim token or anything before you do that? Or are you going to save it for a dodge afterwards?
No, we're going to take an aim token to start.
Okay, so we'll take an aim and then we'll shoot.
Yep.
All right, so at this point we're down to 6 B1 battle droids plus the special gun there. So we've got our dice laid out. We've got our aim token. Let's see what we can do here.
And 2 search tokens.
And 2 search tokens.
Hey, one of which we're going to use. So that's that. We're going to
spend that aim token and reroll 2 of those.
Yerp.
Oh my goodness, another 5. One of them goes away for the light cover.
Right.
I still got to take
nope,
the critical doesn't go away.
No.
Functionally, it doesn't matter here, but 4 saves. And the unit is wiped.
What? Whoa. Wow.
That's what happens when you roll like that. Okay, so we're coming back to the Republic side here, and I'm going to go ahead and take Purple Squad down here, because they're the only squad I have left that can really do anything worth my time. But first thing I have to do is see if they can rally. So I'm going to roll a white dice, and I'm looking for a symbol. And we got the symbol, so we're going to take this suppression off of them. They are down to 0 suppression. They are rallied and ready to go. I have a full 2 actions with them this turn, so the $1 million question becomes, do I aim and shoot, or do I move and get out of Grievous's way for a turn? And I think it's get out of Grievous's way is the correct answer. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to fire a range 3 shot.
Are you shooting for the B3 or the B2?
I am.
You leave him alone.
We're gonna shoot everything at that B2, who's gonna have light cover plus his armor. Okay, so we got Purple Squad ready to go here. We got our Z6 blaster. We got our regular blasters. These are all going on the B2 that's downtown for a couple of reasons. 1, I just love him to go away, and 2, that'll be a point for me, so that'll be something. And that's not fantastic, because this will go away from the cover. This will go away from his armor, but we do have 2 critical hits in there. You'll have to save, I believe, both of these to live, and you have no surge tokens left.
No surge tokens left. All right. Saved
1, failed 1. The B2 finally goes down.
He did such a good job.
Okay, with a blank spot occupying where those B2 Super Battle Droids used to live, Purple Squad still has some actions to make, 1 specifically. And obviously that action is run away. And we should be able to, if we move over here, we should be, oh yeah, we're definitely too far away for Grievous to get us now. Let's make sure we stand as far back as possible. It's just so we'll get hard cover when Grievous comes up and tries to shoot us with that pistol too. All right, so that'll be the Republic's turn. It goes on to the Separatists. So you've got Grievous and Grievous.
Yeah. Oh, it seems like such a waste to throw Grievous at Ahsoka.
It's a point.
But it is a point, yeah. So yeah, he's going to run up, and he's going to just be out of range, I think, of this guy.
For the first move, yeah, but you can make a second move and still get your Relentless Attack. Yeah, you'll be just out. You have to use your second move to walk in.
All right, fine.
Or you can make a move and then shoot with the pistol and still have another action.
No. This is annoying. I think what I'm gonna do Yeah, I'm going to walk into him and just because I really want to throw all those dice and see how badly I can kill him.
Throw all those lightsabers out there?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Okay, we are at the Hibachi Grill where Chef Grievous is going to chop and slice up, dice some clones here. Let's see that million blank dice result here. That'd be basically if we roll any hits, Ahsoka Trooper is dead, and Ahsoka Trooper is going to die because of the Pierce. There's literally nothing I can do there.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that is the dead clone squad.
These Pierce become hits because searches.
Oh, there you go. I like it. It's going to end our turn here after Grievous made his move, so we're going to clean up, pull suppression tokens, all that stuff. It's not looking great for the Republic. It actually fell against my favor to have more activations in this game because it left more things for the Separatists to kill and gain more points off of. And it's going to make for an interesting turn 5. So let's get this cleaned up and go to turn 5. All right, as we go into turn 5 here, it is almost impossible for the Republic to pull this one out. So let's see what's going to happen here. Bree, did you pick your command card?
I did.
Let's see what we got.
Okay, I'm going with assault. Or ambush. Ambush. That's what I'm going through. Ambush.
It looks very familiar because I'm also going with ambush. You have the turn marker this turn, so you roll the red die. And shield goes to you, blank goes to me.
Oh, yep.
You got to throw it in the box here. We're rolling for a video. Okay, so you got the shield, so you'll get it. All right, so we went ahead and got our tokens put into play. Bree gave her order to the B1 battle droids over here to avoid their AI attack. I put it on my purple troopers because, I don't know, why not? Doesn't really make a difference. Bree, you get first activation.
I do. You know what? Go into the stack.
Oh, no. Surprise, surprise. It's Grievous in the stack.
Hey, Grievous. And Grievous is going to...
Slice and dice that bar speeder to make sure I can't get a...
So much. Yeah, so much.
Taking an aim first?
Yeah, I'm going to take an aim.
Okay. Take an aim. We're going to move in. We're going to use the Relentless. All right, we're over here with these slice and dice lightsabers here with General Grievous. Let's see what you got.
Whoa, not great. Not great.
It's actually 3.
That's 3 that hit. So I'm going to use that aim and re-roll this red and this black.
Okay. It's 4 total.
That's 4 total. That's good. That's good.
All right, let's make some saves here. I think that's actually exactly what I needed.
Son of a...
These are going to go to blank.
Right.
So I'm going to save 1. I'm going to take 3. That speeder has only taken 1. It's down to 1 life left. But I do have to roll a damage result on it. And that is a shield, so that's that same I could lose an action like that last one had.
Yeah, I was really hoping for destroyed.
I imagine.
Yeah.
But there we go. So, all right, so we have 1 wound left. I probably should put a marker on that. We have 1 wound left on this guy. So we're going to go ahead and go to that Bark Speeder next because we know he's the only thing in the stack. There we go. And let's check out his damage status. It is blank, so I'm going to lose an action this turn, which actually I think clinches the game in favor of the Separatists because I really needed 2 actions to pull anything out with Grievous, I believe. Because I don't think I can make a pivot as part of a compulsory move.
No, you can't because we've done that one before.
So that is most unfortunate. I think that's probably going to clinch it for the Separatists, but let's roll some dice anyway and see what happens. So what do we got here? Because, yeah, the best I can do is a 90-degree turn with that guy.
Why not just roll up front and take out some B1s and see if you can do it?
I don't, because even killing the unit leaves me 1 behind.
Oh, well.
I need to kill Grievous to tie it. All right, so let me just bounce up there, and you know what? We'll go ahead and blast away at those guys in hard cover there. I'm sure that'll go well for me. So we did our compulsory, and we're going to go ahead and do our shots. Let's go to the pool. Okay, so we've got our Bark Speeder dice here. We've got our single rainbow for the main cannon. We've got our sidecar, all going to some well-protected B1s because I really don't have much of another option because that thing got damaged and they don't know how to fly it anymore. It's only going to be 3. One of them is going to go away for the hard cover, but the other 2 are crits, so they're not affected by the cover.
Right.
So it's going to be 2 on those B1s.
Okay.
And
Cool!
we're only going to drop 1 B1. All right. Well, that's still going to put a suppression token on him.
Yep.
And Bree's going to get that pulled, and we'll go back to her turn. All right. And we come back in, and Bree obviously is going to her B1s because that's all she has left. So what are we doing with them, Bree?
They're going to turn and shoot that Bark Speeder.
Bark, take an aim with it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to the pool.
Actually, no. They can't. Okay, yes,
They have an order on them.
They have the hour.
Yeah, they're good.
Yes.
All right, so we're down to 5 B1 battle droids here, plus the black dice carrying guy shooting at the Bark Speeder. I don't think I get heavy cover over this because I think I'm repulsor, so I think I'm too tall to get it.
Okay.
Being the last turn of the game and this largely being irrelevant to the game, I'm too lazy to actually check. So we'll just play it this way today, and we'll go from there. But yeah, go ahead and roll those dice.
All right, let's see. Heat some things. Okay.
I mean, another decent roll, and you still have the aim token.
Yep. So I'm gonna re-roll this one. Really didn't becomes a whole
so
lot of nothing.
3 hits and a crit. One of those is going to go away from the speeder cover.
Because speeders.
And actually, strangely, this will make a difference.
Are you kidding? Is it not enough?
It is enough, but here's the weird part about it's going to make a difference. I made 2 saves there. With heavy cover, I would probably live. Without heavy cover, I would die. And if Grievous somehow magically goes down, this will actually matter. So we're going to pull the Bark Speeder for now. We're just going to keep this in the back of our minds just in case some miracle dice happen.
Okay.
Because I can do 7 wounds to Grievous with only 4 guys. So I don't see that happening. But this is a rare situation that might be worth looking at later. But that's going to take them off. Put another point for you. That is most likely going to clinch it for you. I have one last shot to kill Grievous, and then I guess we got to look at rules, which is, who likes to play by rules?
It's stupid.
Lame. All right, and we've got our last jab attack to see if we can take Mr. Grievous out here. If I fire from right now, it is going to be heavy cover in his favor. So we're not going to go ahead and give him that favor. We're going to look for the movement tool that we can't find. The one that's right in front of me here. It was here the whole time. I can't believe you viewers didn't tell me about that. That's very disappointing. So we're going to take one last jab, and he's going to say, "For the Republic!" And we're going to take one last attempt at this and see how angry Mr. Z6 is. Because Grievous has 7 remaining life. I have 9 dice. I need a near-perfect roll and a near-perfect fail.
Yeah. Yeah, and him not to roll anything.
That's the near-perfect fail, yeah. All right, and for the last roll of the game, this one's for all the marmalade. We've got our Z6 cannon. We've got our 3 regular bros. Let's roll it up. Let's hope for big money. This goes in our favor. Then we got to look at rules to see what happened with that Bark Speeder. Mm-hmm. This doesn't go in our favor. I blame it on all those shields you rolled on the Droidica, because that was nuts. Ha! Well, I lost some dice, but what's left here did not go in our favor.
Here. Just see if that did anything.
Oh, yeah. This will make all the difference.
Yep.
Oh, see, because I rolled a blank on that one and it's pointing...
at you?
Yeah, it's pointing directly at me. It means all of these turn to crits that are unblocked. Is that how that works?
No.
That's not how that works?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate. So in that case, you know what? Just for funsies, take those saves on Grievous and see what happens.
What is that?
That's 2.
2? 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, and yes, because Grievous, he gets to use the red dice.
I know you're not used to that one. And he saves 1 and he takes a damage. Because he's got no search tokens.
Yeah.
Good job, Purple Squad. You came to the game. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're not going to bother going back to the table because that was the last move. We'll count up the points real quick. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, because you had Droidica, B2s, B1s. Those died. None of those are the bonus ones because they're not heavy support or operatives or commanders.
Right.
And then I had Green Squad, Ahsoka Squad, 2 speeders. That's 4. And then Rex. So that's 2 more points. So yeah, having more activations actually went against my favor this time. So we're going to go ahead and stop it here, and we'll come back in just a second with a quick after action, and then we'll call it a day. Okay, and that wraps up our 500-point skirmish game of Star Wars Legion. Bree, congratulations. That was a good game for the droids.
Good game.
Well, I made the wrong hand, but okay. We'll
there we go.
We're going to mix it up a little bit. Well done. Some excellent saves on white dice, which is just... That was fantastic.
Never do that.
That was fantastic. And I got a little aggressive with Rex. I was kind of having some fun with that fire support that he had for a turn and blasting away at some dudes, which is not something I get to do a whole lot of. So I got a little ambitious there, and it didn't work out in my favor.
I thought that was going to be my problem because I was the one that marched out there with a whole bunch of droids like, they're going to do something.
Well, yeah, but you didn't march out there with your commander. So
I did not.
That kind of worked out in your favor. And it actually, I think it hurt me pretty big over here when I misread the suppression rules.
Yes.
I think that actually made it wouldn't have mattered anyway because I should have asked you what your command card did because you were getting disengaged that turn anyway. So it really didn't matter. I should have just gone with my other plan, which was just fire support everything into Grievous and see what happened. So mistakes were made. You did excellent rolling. Good moves, solid play, well-deserved. Got to play more 800-point games with you because I do much better there against you apparently than this.
When you have much more troops.
But yeah, well, it was nice to have some more variety this time, too. You got to play with some new things. You haven't used the B2s before.
Right.
You had several different unit types, which was nice. Yes. I still got to get some ARC troopers and some Phase 2s for the clones so I can kind of have some variety. Maybe I should have tried Padme this time. But anyway, overall, that's more or less Star Wars Legion. It wasn't a true tutorial video. It was just kind of a...
This is how you play? Yeah,
kind of slow down a game a little bit, kind of talking about what we're doing while we're doing it. So again, not a true tutorial. We didn't even get a chance to use some things. We didn't use standby.
No, which is really handy, especially for the droids.
Yeah, I think I only shared one token the whole game.
Yeah, which probably would have been why Padme would have been a better option for you this turn.
And we didn't use any dodge tokens. We put a couple on the table, we didn't use them. They never came up.
Oh, that's true. They didn't come up.
Actually, we had a couple things that didn't come up. We had a couple like cover things and whatnot that never happened because we were rolling crits instead of hits.
Well, and we also didn't get to show one of the core abilities because they are just so ridiculously expensive. Of some of the things you can do when Jedi are on the table.
Oh yeah, I definitely missed Obi-Wan Kenobi here. I missed missed having that Guardian 3, having that double rainbow attack, and I miss being able to play it. Hello there.
Yeah, you just like saying.
I do. I like putting that. Hello there. Yes, let's get this done.
And it's fun when it's Grievous and Obi-Wan because it's we always just end up getting that final battle between the two of us playing in our head.
But you played Grievous a lot better than you did in the last couple of games you played, which were all off camera. And I think we're going to keep playing this game. I mean, I know you played a lot of miniatures games. I think this one is probably your favorite at this point.
Freeblades is still holds my heart and soul.
Okay, Freeblades being by DGS Games. We'll do something with Freeblades eventually.
Yeah. But Legion is definitely up there as not a frequent tabletop player. This one I don't feel bad sitting down to and giving up 2 hours, 3 hours of my day.
You're more than that when we're recording it.
We're recording.
What we'll do is we'll come back later. I don't know when. Maybe next week. Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. From now.
Depends on my test schedule.
Depending on your test schedule. We'll come back and we'll do our top 5 and bottom 5 things we like. Or we can do 2 videos. Top 5 things we like about Star Wars Legion. Top 5 things we dislike about Star Wars Legion. Because it's not a perfect game. There's a lot to be desired, but there's also a lot that works really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll come back with that at some point, possibly spread over 2 videos. So once again, Bree, thank you for coming out and playing.
Woo! I got out of my bedroom and everything.
We thank Julian for coming out and playing, even though he's 6, he got bored, he wandered off. So we thank Julian for coming out and playing. It was a good game, even though Julian betrayed everybody.
That kid,
that was
man,
fantastic.
That kid.
But anyway, for more content, we're going to be expanding the channel. We're going to be adding in Star Wars Legion content. I'm going to go back to most of the channel right now is Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid painting videos. We're going to go back to that. We're going to go to some Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid play videos at some point. I do still have plans to get Warhammer Age of Sigmar stuff on here, Freeblade stuff on here, and eventually possibly even some Warhammer 40k Kill Team. I'm kind of looking at that again.
Ooh, you know what we can really do?
What's that?
Crazy. We can actually maybe break out one of those games that we've bought at one of our conventions.
Which one? We have a bunch because I like Test of Honor. I don't know if it's on frame anymore. I forgot where the camera frame is, and I didn't plan on saying this. We got Test of Honor, the samurai one.
We got Ethereum.
Well, we got Ethereum. That's a fantastic game. Actually, we may eventually start doing some board game content because as you can see behind us, this is part of our board game wall. And there's quite a bit here.
And the fun about Ethereum is like a board game and tabletop game had a love child.
Yeah, and it's like got some. Well, yeah, we won't get into this. Is a Star Wars.
Cool.
This is a Star Wars video. Let's talk.
Star Wars.
May the Force be with you, and also with you.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's it. Like, subscribe. Please leave a comment. Any engagement is good. Any content you want to see. Did you like the battle report? Did you hate the battle report? Do you wish we would both go away forever? Because that's a possibility.
Tell us we're pretty.
Tell us we're pretty. Tell her she's pretty. Do you want to see more of Brie? Everybody wants to see more of Brie. I want to see more of Brie. But if you want to see more, like, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching Critony Entertainment.